All right. What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive vlogs, day number 1242 coming at you. Hope you're all having a great one out there. If this is your first time here, welcome. Comment hashtag first time in the chat or comments. And if you've been here before, comment hashtag before in the chat or comments. And if you drive for apps like GrubHub, Doordash, Postmates, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on, everybody. Simple as that, simple as pie. Hit the red subscribe button. I'll give you a second to do that. Hit the bell to the right, and let's get 200 likes on this video real quick. Come on now, don't be lazy. So big shout out to Anthony Klein here for this information. So listen to this. DoorDash drivers game the app to get paid more. DoorDash delivery drivers are fed up with insultingly low pay from the app. Some drivers are fighting back by gaming the system to give out high-paying deliveries, and it appears that the strategy is actually working. Drivers for apps like Uber, Lyft, Instacart, and DoorDash are fighting an uphill battle for better wages. California Prop 22 resulted in pay decreases for drivers, and one report even estimated that average DoorDash drivers make an astonishingly low $1.45 an hour. Now, when they say $1.45 an hour, they're probably talking about like after like deductions, like the fact that we have to pay taxes as independent contractors. So like they're, deducting for the taxes, basically, and expenses and stuff. Dave Levy and Nikos Kanellopoulos are DoorDash drivers aiming to change that. The pair launched a movement to get Dashers more pay, reports Bloomberg. The movement, hashtag Decline Now, is over 40,000 members strong, and it has one goal in mind: reject any delivery job that doesn't pay at least $7. That way, drivers can make a livable wage. The duo found out that when a Dasher, that's what DoorDash calls a driver, declines a delivery, the app passes it on to another driver for slightly higher pay. DoorDash notes that Dashers are independent contractors and that they don't have to accept deliveries. Kanellopoulos and Levy figure that drivers could stick together and effectively raise the pay rate of a delivery from $3 to at least $7. The dreaded $3. While many drivers may try their hardest to reach top Dasher with high delivery acceptance rates, hashtag Decline Now members take pride in taking far fewer deliveries. Levy accepts only about 1% of the deliveries he is offered. Everybody in the chat or comments, put what you write now, what your acceptance rate is. Did you do it? So you didn't do it yet. Members of hashtag Decline Now say that the tactics are working, and drivers everywhere, including the Pennsylvania Lehigh Valley, where Levy and Kanellopoulos operate, are getting paid more. However, the strategy of gaming the system isn't accepted by all Dashers, and some say that the Decline Now community is unwelcoming. Some question the strict minimum fee rule, citing regional price differences. Others find hashtag Decline Now to be mean-spirited and toxic, a place where people try to ridicule and bully others into going along with their plan. They put out information as facts without backing it up, says Amy Lee, a DoorDash driver in the Dallas suburbs who runs the gig economy site Pavement Grinders. Then they publicly humiliate anyone who doesn't understand or agree. Users who question the $7 minimum rule are punished with suspension from the group. Let's see. Excuse me, these allergies are killing me. As the group's moderators like to put it, a trip to the dungeon. One former moderator, Josie Lindstrom, claims to have personally suspended hundreds of people, saying the intolerance for dissent was necessary to keep the group moving in the right direction. It has to be all of us or it doesn't work, she says. But Lindstrom eventually quit, citing what she described as a toxic atmosphere. That's not a good look for the movement. Vina Dubal, a law professor at UC Hastings Law, says that these actions could be part of hashtag Decline Now success. But she finds that drivers who try to beat the algorithm find themselves disappointed. But sustaining such a collective action is complicated by the constant influx of new workers. The company will give bonus incentives to a bunch of new drivers, and those drivers are not going to be part of the club who know what to do. and they're like the scabs. In trying to use algorithm shifting strategies, she's observed drivers are always really disappointed in the end. Still, hashtag decline now members hope that their methods of gaming the algorithm will ensure that drivers get higher pay in the long run. This was a really, really, really good article, I gotta say. So with this being said, here's my thoughts. I have always stood for the driver, and I will always stand for the driver. That's basically an oath I took to myself when I started this channel almost 4 years ago. Everyone is entitled to feel how they want. But one thing that this article does not mention about is all of the BS issues that you have to deal with when you do accept every offer. They don't talk about the distance, having to drive 10 miles, 15, 20 miles away. I've seen people say they had to drive 40 miles for stuff in certain markets. Remember, every market is different. So what applies here may not apply there. What applies here in New York may not work in California and anywhere in between. So that is something we always need to keep in mind, everybody. That is very, 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 very crucial. So with that being said, how do you feel about the decline now movement? I know we've talked about it in the past, but are drivers gaming the system if we're allowed to reject as many orders as you want? Like I said, I want what is best for the driver. If taking a $3 order 40 miles, which we know doesn't really happen, but taking a $3 order and driving it 10 miles away or something, it doesn't make sense for you, and you're driving your car into the ground and it just financially does not make sense. So I don't want to say I'm for the decline now movement. What I am for is, like I said, whatever is best for the driver. And if being part of the decline now movement is for the driver, then I'm for that. But if taking every order in your market works for you, then I'm for that as well. So I'm on the fence with this one. I'm right in between. I'm trying to stay neutral. So whatever works best for you in your market is what works best for me. Does that make sense? Because in my particular market, doing GrubHub, I don't have to reject too many orders because I tend to live in an area where the payouts tend to be, $7, $8 and up for the most part, so I just happen to be kind of lucky. So what are your thoughts on that? Let me know down below. If you guys ever want to email me anything, send it to PaidToDriveStories@gmail.com. And right now, I do want to take this time to thank all of our patrons over at patreon.com/PaidToDrive. When you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. And if you want to sign up, there's a link in the description or in the pinned top comment. Welcome back, BBA Master Yoda Nottingham, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Serena Siddiqui, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Katie Coppin, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, T. Breeze, Ginny Thomas, John Bonacci, Kimberly Thomas, Matt Epperson, Nick G., Terrence Pacheco, Terry DeLong, and Valerie Brown. Big shout out to all of you. And of course, please make sure to download the Get Upside Gas app. Start saving money on your gas right here, right now, today. Download it from the link in the description on your smartphone. Pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app. And within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it, everybody. And of course, check out PaidToDriveStore.com for t-shirts, hoodies, and all that stuff. Links down below. Everything's on sale. And subscribe down below with all notifications on. If you haven't, thank you for getting Pay to Drive to 24,000 subscribers plus. Hit that like button and comment end 314 if you made it to the end, end 314. Get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and I'll see you all next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Take care, everybody. Peace. Enjoy your day.